Albert Wesker is an imposing and iconic figure within the Resident Evil universe, a main antagonist whose motivations shift from mere corporate espionage and self-advancement to a megalomaniacal desire to purge and restart humanity. Introduced initially as the seemingly trustworthy captain of the Special Tactics and Rescue Service (S.T.A.R.S) Alpha team in the original game, his true role quickly unravels to reveal a calculating, cold, and utterly ambitious virologist secretly employed by the nefarious Umbrella Corporation, the pharmaceutical conglomerate at the heart of the bioweapons outbreaks. Wesker's origins are rooted in a eugenicist program known as the Wesker Project, orchestrated by Umbrella co-founder Dr. Oswell E. Spencer. Intended to create a new, elite race of humans, Albert was one of the few survivors who eventually learned the truth of his engineered existence. This revelation only fueled his inherent superiority complex and his goal to acquire power, initially by leveraging his genius-level intellect to engineer mutagenic viruses and later by striving for biological domination. His career within Umbrella was multifaceted, serving as a researcher, working alongside his intense rival and colleague William Birkin on various viral projects, including the foundational T-virus, and simultaneously acting as a chief of security and an information broker. Wesker's assignment to lead S.T.A.R.S into the infamous Arclay Mansion incident was a meticulously planned betrayal, a scheme designed to lure the elite police unit into a combat environment to gather valuable battle data on Umbrella's new bio-organic weapons for a rival company, while simultaneously faking his own death and severing ties with Umbrella. During the Mansion incident, Wesker injects himself with a specific strain of the T-virus, which, rather than transforming him into a zombie, grants him phenomenal superhuman capabilities, incredible speed, strength, stamina, and regenerative healing. This self-experimentation was the ultimate step in his defection and rise to becoming a super-powered threat. Though seemingly killed by his own monstrous creation, the tyrant, Wesker survives, now a mutated entity with a chillingly cold demeanor, perpetually hidden behind dark sunglasses that mask his true expressions. Following his death, Wesker continues to manipulate events from the shadows, aligning himself with Umbrella's rivals and successors in the biological weapons industry. His singular focus becomes the acquisition and perfection of various viral agents, using his exceptional intelligence and combat skills to execute his complex plans. He masterminds various global bio-terrorism outbreaks and incidents, continually pitting himself against his former S.T.A.R.S subordinates, particularly Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. His quest for power reaches its zenith when he develops the Uroboros Virus, a potent bioweapon intended to cull the vast majority of humanity, leaving only a select few, himself included, to rule over the remnants and initiate a new stage of human evolution. This ultimate goal transforms him from a mere corporate traitor into a world-ending bio-terrorist, driven by a profound and utter hatred for humanity he views as weak and flawed. His campaign of global destruction, leveraging his superhuman abilities and an army of infected creatures, eventually brings him into his final, brutal confrontation with his nemesis, Chris Redfield, and his partner Shiva Alamar in Resident Evil 5, where the once human genius mutates into a more monstrous form before finally meeting his ultimate demise. Wesker's lasting legacy is that of a charismatic, egotistical, and ruthlessly efficient villain whose actions fundamentally shaped the dark era of bioterrorism and the course of the entire Resident Evil narrative. In Japanese, he is voiced in Joji Nakata in all appearances. In English, he has been voiced by Pablo Kuntz in Resident Evil.